Hello and welcome to Terrorform Podcast. I'm Josh.
I'm Kristen.
This is Donnie.
And I'm Aaron.
And
we're here to make the world a creepier place. Ooh, rusty.
And you guys saw us last week and you're seeing us this week, and nothing's happened since since the cursed episode. Nothing's happened, right? Yeah, so sorry about that, y'all. We didn't say anything other than on our social media accounts, but basically life happens. And so now we're glad that you stayed subscribed, hopefully.
Yeah.
And
I haven't checked our stats.
If you haven't, resubscribe now if you're seeing this on social media, and then tell your friends to subscribe. We're going to not be releasing consistently, but we're gonna keep releasing. Yeah, that's the plan. Right now, this episode back, we're gonna be watching and reacting to some clips from a ghost hunt that we went on at Trissie's house, which is Kristen and Donnie's aunt. And that may be like what we start doing maybe for Terrorform, like doing ghost hunts and reacting, and then maybe doing a random episode every now and then about other stuff. And I mean, it's the same thing. Like we started our off-brand horror, and we haven't released anything in months because, again, life happens. So
just blame it on it's another season, guys.
Yeah, it's another season. So, but yeah, Donnie and Aaron, do y'all want to tell us what happened with Trissie's house, why we went here? Because y'all are the ones that originally brought it up to us.
Donnie can.
Mr. Donnie.
So, what happened was...
That sounded gross, dude.
This year, we had our annual family Thanksgiving get-together, and it was at a newer location. My aunt had moved back into her old house, and she ended up buying it.
Yeah, and renovating.
Yeah, renovating. It was a duplex, and she mixed and matched, got it going. And so now she's been living there for a while. We went over there for Thanksgiving, and we were kind of early, so one of the, what is she, a cousin? Her husband was feeding me tequila. And
open wide.
Nursing you tequila.
Yeah, nursing tequila, and Aaron was sober, but
as usual.
Yeah, that's not new.
We were in her living room area, and there was a table there. And since we were early, we were, expecting people to come in and bringing stuff in. We were sitting at the table, which was maybe 4 feet from the door, and all of a sudden it opens, and then it was it just slowly opened and then slowly shut again.
Slowly.
And I was like, oh, somebody is opening the door to grab the stuff that they're bringing in, and they might need help. So I opened the door back up to help them bring something in or whatever they had in.
Or whatever for Thanksgiving.
And nobody was there. So, but since it was a duplex, there's 2 separate doors, and I was like, well, maybe they went in the other door or something, but nobody actually showed up at that moment in either of the doors. And my dad and brother were there with us, and they were kind of joking, and we were joking, oh, it's a ghost, coming into the house. So I guess my mom came in at that point, and we told her about it, and I guess word got back to Trissie that had happened, and she ended up randomly messaging me about an experience that her and her man had eating. They were sitting down to eat, and he thought he was moving his chair towards the table, scooting up, and he thought that she was trying to help him move his chair up for with him.
Like
It's like he
Yeah.
felt someone like push it.
Yeah, he felt
Okay.
somebody push him in the chair and thought it was her, but he asked her, I think, if she was, did she help him or something, and she said, no, I've been sitting here at the table. And so he kind of got scared because he felt somebody push his chair up while he was going. And she messaged me about that and told me that they were going to be out of town. So if we want, we can go investigate, do a little ghost hunt or whatever. So originally it was me and Aaron with my mom. First off, whenever we got there and were setting up, she has a empty bedroom, which was the old room for the duplex and her roommate. And it was an empty room, and as soon as you go to the doorway, you can see a doorway to the restroom on the opposite side of the room. And I saw like a shadow come out of the restroom. So already I was like, oh,
Were the lights on?
No, we
So
had
it's like
all
a
the
shadow in the dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
It's
had all.
darker.
It's creepy.
Yeah, I made sure to keep all the lights
Into
off.
black.
So I saw something walk out of the restroom. I was like, okay, something's probably here. Well, Erin had something happen to her.
It was a Thursday, so I had to wear my nicer clothes because of work. And we went right after work. So I had this little black cardigan on, and we went into the living room. And as we're kind of just slowly walking around the couches, my cardigan started to slide off my shoulders. And I've never had it like slide off. It's pretty sturdy, it stays on. But then on top of it, it felt like something was in the middle, kind of like pull it. And as I'm walking, it's like kind of stuck in that spot. So
Ugh, so it's like someone's holding it.
yeah, let me try to do like an example.
I'm gonna do some post edits here. And
Wow. Like tugging down. Well, of course he has a nicer jacket. Let's kind of like get it going
Yes.
like this. Oh, I'm pulling your shirt too, like that almost. But
Donnie
like
ain't been touched like this in a while.
but also move kind of like forward
So it's like someone was like pulling you back.
a little bit.
That'd be creepy. I wouldn't want to walk around by myself.
No, I couldn't.
No way.
So that happened to her, and I mentioned that my back hurts, and my mom said that her upper back was hurting, like right in the middle of her shoulder blades, and that's where mine was hurting.
And that's kind of where your thing was getting pulled.
They was clawing us up. We didn't check for claw marks, but we probably should have. So whenever my mom had mentioned that it was, her back was hurting, we had the spirit box going, and I asked if it was trying to hurt us, and a distinct yes came through, but it was like a whispered like yes.
Ooh.
And it was kind of drawn out. So I asked it why it's trying to hurt us, and nothing came through. And then I asked it what its name was, and clearly a Steve came through.
The saga continues.
So
Saga
for
continues.
those of y'all who have followed us before and have watched our first ghost hunt at the residence of the Terrorform compound, know that we had a encounter with a Steve on the ghost box. So I was thinking maybe Steve was somehow following us or linked to us or something. But really nothing other than that happened. We, like I said, some EMF readings, and then I took the REM pod into my aunt's room and set it down on the dresser. And usually, when you're picking it up to move it, it'll go off. And then once you set it down, it's done. And it'll go back to the single red light. Well, I set it down on this dresser, and it stayed green going off. And so that I was like, okay, maybe it's just picking up something,
So
from
it,
the
like you
dresser.
sat it down and it kept going off when you went away.
Yeah.
And for people who can't remember what a REM pod is, it's a little thing with an antenna. If you touch it, it beeps and it changes colors, like the lights change colors. And it's meant like you tell the ghost to touch it, and if no one's around it, then it's
Yeah.
something is
Yeah.
touching it.
Yeah.
And so you sat it down, backed up, and it kept going off.
Yeah, it was staying on like beep
Which
you know,
room
on
was
the
that?
green, in Trissie's bedroom.
Trissie's bedroom.
The dresser right at the
Like the
door.
entrance, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it stayed on for a good probably 5 to 10 seconds before it went off, and I set it down and it kept going off, and I'd like step back. I was like, do something else, you know. But
Yeah.
It never. The REM pod never did anything else. So other than that, yeah, it just the shadow figure, her
the
getting
ball.
tugged. Oh.
Oh yeah. I remember saying that.
The light switch in the living room on a fan, there was a ball hanging for the light switch because, you know, it's really high up, so you can't just reach up and pull it. So there's a string coming down with a ball on the end. When we got there, it was just sitting still.
Mm-hmm.
And probably midways through to almost the end, we walked back into the living room because that's where we kind of set everything up to get everything out. It was just making a big circle, swinging.
Mm.
And I don't know if it was you or my mom who mentioned it.
Your mom.
And so I stopped it from spinning and asked it to make it spin again to show it was here, the entity. And it started very slightly spinning again, but it really wasn't going like how it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, debunked, it's the fan, you know, the wind. But the fan was on when we got there. We never
And it
turned
wasn't
anything
spinning.
on or off other than some of the lights, I think, may have gotten turned on. But after that, I randomly got a text from her again saying, because she asked me which door it was that opened on Thanksgiving, because the second door leading into the dining area, she said something about maybe insulation or something, but
Yeah, she said that one doesn't close right.
yeah, for
And
some
so-
reason it doesn't close right, and she thought it was that one that we were talking about, but it was the living room one, and she's never had an
Issue with it.
issue with it closing or opening. So
Yeah, that's pretty much
then,
it.
all right. So, and then y'all
Oh,
said y'all
yeah.
wanted to go back
Okay.
she had something else happen.
after y'all did the first one.
Yes, after we did the first
And
one,
she came back.
yeah, she texted me randomly again, something with the door. But anyways, she said they were going to go out of town again, and if we wanted to try again, we can go over there. And so we invited Kristen and Josh again, because when we originally went, it was on a weekday. So,
We don't do nothing on the weekday. We're old.
yeah.
We don't do that.
We old and tired.
Pushing 30. These youngins in their 20s.
Mid.
So I told them we can go that weekend, and they were down, so we ended up going again with the
Try and pull up the-
Terrorform crew.
The gang.
Terrible
gang.
crew.
Yeah.
And so when we went, I brought my camera, and we did some recording, and that's what we're going to be watching and reacting to.
God.
And audio isn't going to be fantastic because
No.
it's just the microphone on the camcorder, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't
Okay.
bad. So I went through earlier today, and
Looks a little wild.
I cut the parts that something happened. So we were
Okay.
there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. We were there for a
And
while, it seemed like.
We got like 15 minutes worth of like stuff that
Okay,
like
but that's
was-
something though.
Yeah, that is something. It's something.
We could have been there for 2 hours and nothing happened.
Yeah. All right, are y'all ready for this video?
Yeah.
Is there anyone in here with us?
Oh! Did it just say yes?
So right away,
Oh my god!
right
Okay,
away,
thank you.
I say, is there anyone in here with us? And we hear from the spirit box, yes.
Yeah, I haven't even seen this footage yet, and I still heard the yes. I was like, oh my god.
You freaked out at the same time as yourself on the camera. Like, it's like, oh my God.
This is the first time I'm going to be
Yeah.
there.
And
Oh yeah, you weren't even in there. At
No, he wasn't
Mentally.
in there. No, but you weren't even in that room.
Mentally
Yeah.
and physically.
Mentally
No.
and physically, yeah. Donnie was roaming the house very drunk, and
I don't remember much from the night.
So we're gonna fill you in here with what you were with.
So this is her spare room, so it's empty. It's already pretty creepy, like
That
with the
She
mirror
did.
in the corner.
and
Yeah, there's-
we have to knock 3 times before we enter.
Yeah.
That's some rules we
Yeah,
have.
that was the thing. Trissie told y'all to do that, right? She
I don't know if
knock
she was
3
joking
times.
or not, but yeah.
But we did it.
Yeah, we
yeah,
did
y'all
it.
did it. I remember we were like, "What? I want to knock 3 times."
But in this bedroom,
Summoning
she did say
something.
that was the room that the kids complained about being scared in, or
In this
seeing-
one?
Yes, the empty one.
And that's where you saw the shadow.
They originally were living there, and that's where I saw the shadow.
All right, well,
Okay, so let's watch that part again.
let's watch this again.
I freaked out a little
Recap.
bit. Yeah.
Is there anyone in here with us? What is your name? It's okay. Just tell us what your name is. We don't mean any harm.
I'm wearing the
We're
same
not going to
shirt.
leave unless you tell us to, so go ahead and tell us. So right here, what's the thing in Kristen's hand called?
That's the
EMF.
EMF.
EMF. So explain how that works.
Basically, it picks up electromagnetic fields, and say if I had it now, if I touched it to this, mind you, it has to be like almost touching it, if not on it, for it to actually go off.
Start blinking.
Yes.
like
and,
something electrical.
Yes, like a light switch. If it's off, it'll barely light up, like sparkle. But if you turn the light switch on and you touch it to it, it'll start buzzing.
Okay.
So the stronger the magnetic field, or the electricity, or the electromagnetic field, the more that it'll register.
Gotcha.
So
and
And this is
ghosts
in the
are
wide
supposedly electromagnetic. And
Yes.
so if there's a
That's
ghost around,
very-
that's supposed to start blinking.
That's why if there's like a rain shower, thunderstorm, it's supposed to increase activity because of the water flow and the energy they get off of that, because of
Gotcha.
the electromagnetic charges in the air or something like that.
The theory.
Theory. It's all theory.
So right here, we had already heard a yes. Someone in the room, yes. And then I said, "What is your name?" And Kristen's holding the EMF, and it starts blinking like crazy. So that's what just happened. I'll rewind it, and we'll just start
Oh,
it
gosh.
over for the sake of my editing later. Just start the whole thing. Is there anyone in here with us? What is your name? It's okay. Just tell us what your name is. We don't mean any harm. We're not going to leave unless you tell us to, so go ahead and tell us. Say something. Don't just walk up to us. Use your words. that's such a dick. Or touch the device on the floor.
What was that?
Okay, that part, yeah, I've kept that in there literally just because of that. I don't know if that was a bug or what, but something's just like, just
Yeah.
comes into frame and goes away. So that's why I kept that part. I'm glad you saw it right away. What is that? See it right there?
It was the ghost.
All right, hold on. This is bugging me. That
see.
thing's not going away.
See him.
I'm sorry, what was that? Could y'all make that out over the thing?
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Like that, we were in the living room and I had literally just hit record. And so that's why it's like right there. I didn't even like cut that right there. Like that was right at the beginning. I turned that on because I was going to walk out of the room and find my headphones because we were going to do that thing. And as I was walking out, we heard, "Where are you going?"
That's so weird.
Where are you
Ooh,
going?
it was taunting us. I was half asleep that even.
Yeah,
She passed out, whatever.
Donnie was gone from being drunk, and freaking Kristen's falling asleep.
She's holding the camera like this.
Yeah, she was asleep. Just
His ghost hunt was me and Aaron.
Yeah, boy.
Sorry, what was that? I'm gonna go get some headphones.
You answer it.
Into that thing, and then maybe I can hear you better. And then if you talk, then I can say it out loud. Or whoever wears the headphones will say your name and whatever else you want to tell us out loud. So I'm gonna go get the headphones, okay? So I explained. So I explained what was happening, but I'm going to re-explain it in case it was hard to hear. Basically, the spirit box is the thing that goes through radio frequencies, and supposedly ghosts can communicate through the static. You're not supposed to, like, every now and then you'll hear an actual radio station say something, and that's pretty obvious.
Or like a song playing.
Yeah, but it's within like the changes. You're supposed to be able to hear the voice of the spirit that's in the room.
And I do like to use the AM frequency because it doesn't...
There's less radio.
There's less radio traffic, so it's mostly static going through. And then we have our local radio station on one channel that will sometimes kind of...
Pop in, and you can kind of tell when it's
But it's just that one little frequency that you can hear it kind of dip, and then it'll keep going. But
so the way we're about to do it right now, because we had been playing it through the whole ghost hunt out loud, but it's kind of hard to tell sometimes with it being out loud. So there's another thing that ghost hunters will do sometimes where they will plug in a pair of headphones into the spirit box, and they'll put it on noise canceling headphones to where you can't hear anything going on around you. And so the other people or person will ask questions, and then if the ghost responds, the person with the headphones on will hear it, and they will speak out loud what they hear. So if it happens that a question is asked that makes sense with whatever the person with the headphones on is saying, then that you kind of go, oh, well, maybe that was the thing. Maybe that was the ghost trying to communicate. And so that's what I had just explained to the ghost. And now I'm explaining to y'all.
To Steve.
And now this is me bumping into Kristen's head on my way back into the room with the headphones, because I cut the part out where I went and got it because nothing happened. So. She goes, you did that on purpose.
Rude. Yeah, on purpose.
No, I can't see anything. You over here sleeping?
No. I was just resting my eyes.
why do you like this corner so much?
Them thighs.
Oh God.
The situation.
See, I'm responding.
For now. Is this where you hide when people come over?
I'll be here.
Forever?
How long will you be here?
That can.
All my life. How long will you be here? Took a little while, did a little fast forwarding. All my life. Y'all think he was responding? You think it takes a while for him to like be able to get the energy to push that voice?
It might be.
It takes a lot of energy for them to manipulate the physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
trying to find the words through the radio
yeah.
frequencies.
How long have you been here? All my life. How long's that house been there?
It's an old house. Probably in like the 20s or something.
Oh, so it's possible. It's possible.
Something like that.
Why will you be here all your life?
But you're dead.
Bro, it's going off hard. Why are you gonna be here all your life?
My house. This is my house.
Am I lying?
That boy lying. So this is something that's going to frequently happen. Kristen was the first one who claims I'm hearing y'all. But she said I'm lying. And then Later
Oh,
on,
you.
something happens, and you keep thinking, I swear I could not hear y'all. I could not hear y'all.
It's
at all.
all like defensive. He can hear me. He can hear me.
Yes.
Can he hear me?
It seemed like this is my house. It's like stuff that happens in the
So
movie.
cliche.
So it's like Josh is making stuff up.
No. I was saying what I... Now, could I have been mishearing? Maybe. But that's what I heard.
It is good at what we asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not staying here.
Do you not like the current person staying here? Are you scared of us?
I'm feeling fine.
Oh my god. That was like amazing.
Can you use my body as energy to speak through this device?
Your boy had the headphones turned up loud.
So you have enough energy in
More
you
proof I can hear y'all.
to communicate with us.
I need privacy.
So you want us to leave?
Does that mean you want us to leave?
No, I swear to y'all. I was hearing everything including the like it sounded just like that. I was trying to mimic it.
Maybe like the car revving up.
That's what you end up saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Unless they put us out there.
I need help.
How can we help you? So there's multiple spirits in here. One of them's from the 50s and they like the engine rating.
See?
Is this the only chance you have at help?
Maybe one's just special.
Simple Jack.
God dang. Oh God. Now.
Now?
What can we do to help you?
What now?
If you let us know now.
Number 2. When Donnie tries to talk.
Oh Lord.
If you let us know now, we can help you.
Show it.
Oh, that train.
Oh my god, right when he said that, the freaking train went off.
It's like we forget these.
Yeah, keep saying the same stuff.
And you react exactly the same.
Like, oh Lord.
Yeah, show it. And then the train. Ding, 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 ding.
I must be from the train.
I know you're in this chair with us. Can you please touch the antenna on this device and let us know? You're showing on the device in my hand, but I need you to show me on the device on the chair.
This is annoying.
Ghost said he was done with us.
If you could just touch the device on the chair, we will leave, and we will not come back. Guess what? We coming back now, boy. Until maybe next Thanksgiving. So we might be here again. But by then, I'll probably banish your ass back to hell.
Okay, Zach Bagans.
Donnie's starting to get.
This is what started the downward. This one y'all started arguing.
Oh my
You said, "I'll
god.
banish your ass back to-" Next thing you know, you
it
guys will
really?
see. You guys will see. For the viewers, you'll see.
And I'm just like, this is embarrassing.
Are you scared of us? Do you want us to leave?
You goddamn idiots.
Bro,
Jesus. So,
Donnie took that
yeah,
personally.
bro. And this is also
when it goes real.
So I start laughing, and I laugh frequently after this. And this is why you think I can hear you. I'm laughing because I can't believe what I'm hearing and what I'm saying. Because that's the first time I've heard anything that, like, you goddamn idiots. Like, I've never heard that before. We've done this, like, plenty of times around here and stuff.
Like a full sentence at that?
Yeah.
Usually it's just like a word.
Yeah. And I'm laughing at, like, the wild stuff that I'm saying. And I didn't know till later, reviewing the footage, that you're like, can you hear me? So, all right, Donnie took that personally.
He took it very personal. He went on this rant.
Yes, and here we go.
What? I graduated college with a 3.7, and it's only because. Can you hear me?
Boy started defending himself.
All of that fast forwarding is Donnie's speech about why he's not a dumbass.
He's academically smart.
Because if I applied myself.
All that fast forwarding.
He's
and
still going?
And if I applied myself.
I could have probably went to Harvard. And that was what I wanted to do after I knew what I wanted to do. So, who are you to say that I'm a goddamn idiot?
This is accurate.
It sounds like some bar fight, like some two drunk guys getting at it. Now, who are you to say that I'm a goddamn idiot?
I could have went to Harvard if I applied myself. So who are you to say I'm a goddamn... This is accurate.
Except the rate's not that good, I probably wouldn't have been able to regard this.
You got so pissed. You turned towards Kristen and Aaron. I gotta rewind.
Friggin' Chris Pontius wannabe.
Who are you to say that I'm a goddamn idiot?
This is accurate.
You get fucked. Yeah, what's that? Whoever resides in this house, I'm sorry for this fucking Steve.
You said it's Steve. It could be someone else.
He kept saying Steve. Who said it's accurate?
So, I did say earlier, this part got cut out, but, like, I was saying Steve over and over. No one said, what's your name, but randomly I started hearing Steve.
You'll have to enter that.
Yeah, I guess I cut that part out because I was editing as I went, and I didn't know, like, you were going to bring up Steve later, like I'd forgotten, so I'd already cut that part out because it didn't matter, but, yeah.
Steve, have you been following me for a while? That shit's going hard. Oh my god. Steve, I'm talking to you now because it's personal. So you must know me for a while. You must have known me. Yeah, I'm coming out with the grammar.
I think we all knew that.
How about that?
This is too perfect. Like, I swear, I could not hear anything. You're all stumbling over your words because you're drunk. And then you go, sorry, grammar. I think we all knew that.
Get fucked. Steve, I'm sorry. Don't come at me. But still, you're coming at me. Why is he laughing? Can you hear me? Why is he laughing? Josh, can you hear me?
Steve.
Steve was taunting you.
Yeah. Josh, can you hear me? Steve. I think we addressed this, didn't we?
Steve. figure we've been going back for a while now.
Look at me.
Where are you?
Where are you?
That scared the fuck out of me. I thought it was a head.
The abruptness of it. Look at me. That scared the fuck out.
Hold on, we gotta take a bathroom break. Y'all making me laugh too much.
That scared the fuck. All right, you goddamn idiots. Let's go.
I thought it was a head. Steve,
Thought you saw a head.
I guess
Where are you in this room? Where are you in this room?
Okay, so we're gonna.
You really hear the cars passing.
So we're gonna. Goddamn.
Steve, we're gonna X out.
He's mad we ain't leaving.
Well,
He's like, this is gonna continue.
if you remember though, he's been making fun of Donnie for stuttering and stuff. Like he said, like his grammar, and he made fun of him. And now he was just stuttering again, and he goes, "God damn." Freaking jerk. Steve's a dick.
Okay, so we're gonna. Goddamn.
We're gonna.
We're gonna X out Steve. Whoever's in this room, talk to me. Stand. I am standing. Do you want Josh to stand? I know. You know what? If you know something that I don't, stand. I was about to say, make Josh stand. Make Josh stand up. Give him a tickle in his ankle. Make his leg fall asleep. Make his butthole fall asleep. Make his nuts fall
Oh boy, I had to have been knocked out during this. I don't remember it at all.
You were probably sleeping at this point.
Did you just say shut up in the thing
Hold on, let me rewind.
after all that speech?
Make his butthole fall asleep.
Make his nuts fall.
stand. I was about to say, make Josh stand. Make Josh stand up. Give him a tickle in his ankle. Make his leg fall asleep. Make his butthole fall asleep. Make his nuts fall asleep. I don't care. Make him stand. Shut up. We're about to be boxing, bro.
Donnie fighting back that anger.
We're about to box. I swear to God. Can he hear me?
Is there like a modem or something by the couch? Cause I keep seeing a light.
Right above his head, like where his forehead is.
Yes.
Yeah, I keep seeing
Okay.
that too. That's not where the modem is, because
No.
the modem was
But
up
it's like a
on that
little
top
light.
corner of the white
And it keeps
pillar
flickering.
deal, the fireplace, whatever
And
it
also,
was.
what's that behind his head? Like on the TV, it moved.
Oh, I haven't noticed that.
It's in the. It's currently
gray
moving
spot?
right now. Yeah. It went up.
Oh yeah,
Oh
it did
yeah,
disappear.
it's gone now.
All them years of Ghost Adventures.
Rufy's a box. Can he hear me?
Oh.
Josh, can you hear me?
Oh,
I
it's
know.
the reflection of the EMF
Oh.
reader.
Oh,
God
that's
dang it.
we done caught
Debunked immediately.
Debunked.
But
That's
still,
Chris
that
Trump.
light though.
Oh wait, so there's one by the
That's the
window
EMF.
where Josh's head is.
Yeah.
Yeah, right where his forehead is now.
All right.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Steve knows. Steve, are you my ancestral coming down on me? Like trying to tell me something? He's laughing. He can hear me. If you touch the thing in the chair, I'll know it's real. If you don't, you can get fucked. Just kidding. Just let me know.
Oh, it's
I guess it's a
Cars.
car, yeah.
Oh,
The car
like
is
headlights
passing by,
hidden.
yeah.
Or something. Just touch the device though. On the real. Stand up. I'm standing, fool. You hear me? Who are you talking to, Josh or me? Or Kristen or Aaron? Is it a joke to you? Bow wow wow. I guess so. Big boobies?
I forgot
What are
all
you
about
talking
that. Big boobies.
Okay, so is it not weird that he said is this a joke to you? And he goes, bow, wow, wow, big boobies. Ha, 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 ha. Like, that's like, it feels like that was a response, right?
Yeah.
Is this a joke to you? Ha, ha, ha,
maybe-
bow, wow, wow, big boobies.
There's multiple ghosts and they're having a conversation with each other.
Maybe. It does seem like there's quite a few in there.
Hey, I'm holding this camera pretty good for being asleep.
I know.
You're just.
But wait until
Oh.
Donnie's about to put the headphones on, and I'm going to ask questions, and the camera's basically...
Oh, God.
We can't see us. We just have to listen because you recorded the ceiling the entire time.
What? You should get the camera to Aaron. Oh, my God.
Now, I will say, in my state, I was hearing more than what I was saying,
But you couldn't, like,
but
make out what it was saying.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up with it. So there was a lot of stuff
Yeah.
in between that I was missing.
Yeah, I did notice there was a lot less conversation than when it was me with the headphones
Yeah,
on. So,
like I just could not keep up.
yeah.
I'm Josh. You're gonna talk to me now instead of Donnie. But Donnie's gonna be able to hear you and communicate to me for what you're saying. Okay?
The fingers.
That's fingers.
Yeah.
Donnie may have been being a little disrespectful.
Donnie, what are you doing? The bottom left.
Because I was trying to concentrate so hard, I was just like,
Oh, that's on the headphones. Okay. It looked like it was on the TV.
Oh, no.
Like
Like
your
you're
hands
just-
are reaching. Like you're laying down and your hands
I
are
was
reaching.
cupping the headphones, trying to listen. I was like, oh.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. Trish is like, why do I have all these fingerprints on my TV?
No.
All
That's
right.
my head.
Donnie may have been being a little disrespectful from what I heard. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
The first thing.
I apologize for Donnie. He may have been being a little disrespectful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's that special one coming back.
He's mocking you for stuttering.
Boo, boo, boo. I could have graduated from Harvard.
Goddamn idiot.
Goddamn it. I could graduate from Harvard, I swear.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He's drunk, you'll have to excuse him. Did you ever get drunk when you were alive? What's your name?
My favorite?
No, your name. Come on, say something to me. Seems like you were being
Big something.
big something. Alright. Smart ass, huh? That's alright. That's funny. What do you want to tell me? You don't want to tell me your name, your age, when you died, how long you've been here. Tell me whatever you want to tell me. You say it, Donnie will hear it, he'll tell me. Say anything you want. Even if it's that you want us to leave. Do you want us to leave? Kristen over there would be happy to leave. Just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Rude.
Was that a yeah, you want us to leave? Say it one more time. Say leave. Say the word leave. Do you want to knock for? Can you knock for us? Can you knock for us?
Help me?
How can I help you? What can I do? Look, if you're over here, you can knock like right here. Right here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's right there. Reach up. Just like that. Knock for me. Ooh, it looks like the activity has stopped. Have you moved over here? Oh, you moved that way. Are you trying to knock?
Yeah, the thing was flashing. It was flashing here, and then I said knock. And the reason I was saying to knock was because what Trissie said, like, y'all were supposed to knock. And then, like, it stopped flashing, and I moved it where I was saying to knock, and it was, like, right there.
I want to go.
You want to go? Do you want to go or do you want us to go? If you want us to go, you can say leave. But if you want to go, what do you mean go? Like you want to pass on to the other side?
We can try to help you, we just need to know how. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Good
Do you
deal.
want us to leave? If so, say leave. Do you want to
I want to.
pass on?
How do you feel?
I feel great. How do you feel?
Fantastic.
What's your name? Are you ready to tell us that yet?
Advent?
Advent. What is your name? Advent. So I looked up Advent. I sent this to y'all earlier. And what was it? It said
About
the
coming
The
or-
arriving.
the
or-
arriving.
Yeah.
And I was gonna make a dirty joke, but I don't know if I should.
Well, that's what I didn't know what you were getting at.
Coming.
So I didn't really understand.
Well, what I was thinking was like the arrival of like the spirit. I don't know, like we
'Cause-
summoned it.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
it's the end of the world.
Yeah,
The second coming.
yeah.
The second.
The second.
It was the chair, guys.
But yeah, Advent, the coming, the arrival, the whatever else it was.
Yeah.
You still got the screenshot?
Boobity booblop. Advent is the beginning of the liturgical.
Just continue.
Liturgical year in Western Christianity.
Sorry.
The name was adopted from Latin adventus, coming, arrival, translating Greek parousia from the New Testament, originally referring to the second coming.
So it's just a ghost speaking Latin about jizzing.
What are the
Making some
three
jokes.
Yeah.
What are the three meanings of Advent? A coming into place, view, or being. Arrival, the advent of the holiday season. Usually Advent, the coming of Christ into the world. Advent, the period beginning 4 Sundays before Christmas, observed in commemoration of the coming of Christ into the world.
4 Sundays before. Too bad this wasn't 4 Sundays before Christmas.
More like 4 Sundays after.
Yeah.
But Christianity, Jesus wasn't born in December, so
Yeah,
the pagan.
Oh, maybe this was the 4 weeks before the actual birthday.
The
of
cover up. It's a
Christ.
cover up.
Or maybe his name was just Advent. Maybe he had Christian parents.
Maybe we were speaking to Jesus
Some
Christ.
Freaks.
Mr. Advent.
Mr.
Nice to meet you, Advent.
I don't know, people are naming their kids some weird names.
Yeah. I'm Josh. I would be happy to help you move on to the other side. Do you know what you need to do that? Do you need closure?
Take me to the grave.
Holy God. Take you to the grave. How do we do that? I feel like that's something that you can do. You're in the spiritual realm and I'm not. But if you need something from the physical realm, I can help with that. Like if you need some closure from a family member who's still alive, something like that. You can tell me that family member's name.
I know.
You know.
You know what?
What do you know, Advent? Ooh, this just disappeared entirely. Like it's been blinking the whole time and it just stopped. Not even towards the router. So maybe he went, he moved on. Because he was like, I want to go to the grave. I was like, I don't think I can do that. And he's like, I know. And then it stopped blinking. So he went to the grave.
He just needs that final push.
He said, I know. He just left. Are you going now? Can we help you out there? Can we help you?
What?
Huh? What? Never mind, he's still there. You still here? He just moved locations?
The bottom.
Oh, you're at the bottom? He's in hell.
That's why he doesn't.
Yeah, he came back. I was like, did we help you move on? What? Where'd you go? The bottom. Didn't like that. Sorry.
Or what if we, maybe we're talking to the devil and the devil is coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the advent of Satan.
Revelation.
Yeah.
Revelation is coming.
Ew.
Boomer.
Just say the word leave and we're out of here. Say leave.
You know.
I know. Okay. Say it, Advent. You're back. It's
On Wednesday
on Wednesday.
It's on Wednesday.
Were y'all
and
here?
Sunday.
No, we're here.
Well, Wednesdays.
Ash Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesdays and Sundays.
Or like church days, yeah.
This is like religious.
Yeah.
What's going on? What was the message trying to be?
I don't know. Advent. We need to go to church.
We need to be saved.
Just be in the back row, the back pew, and like they're all doing service, and all of a sudden everyone just hears. And we're just looking around. Is anyone in here?
Somebody
Steve.
randomly comes up to us and says they feel a fire deep down inside of us and we need to hang out more.
We should hang out more. I think I would fire dude down. You're some fire starters, aren't you? Aren't you? The thing's like, run. This is Steve, run. I am your guardian angel. More clear than he's ever been. Seriously, get out.
The REM pod's going off. Max capacity.
Run.
Wednesday and Sunday. What about Wednesday and Sunday? What happens on those days?
Church.
Yeah. Nope, another train.
Huh? I think he got home. Like he was talking about like it almost seemed like he wanted us to help him go to the grave and like to pass on.
Maybe he's confusing
The
the
last thing he said
the
was,
train dings as church bells.
Possibly.
Wednesday and Sunday.
These Wednesdays and Sundays go fast.
Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday.
That's his purgatory.
Oh, but it was
Wednesday.
Sunday by that time.
Yeah, because it was 1 a.m. Saturday, so yeah, it was Sunday technically. Sunday. And then it went off again Wednesday. Time goes fast in the ghost world. No, it's the same day. It's just a train. Train?
yeah.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's probably the
Yeah,
mango
Flashing
tea.
like right away, and it hasn't.
Croissant waking up.
Yeah, you see it start moving. It was so still that entire time.
But then the train came.
Yeah, but I'm saying like how still it was. Like I did some cuts within that, and like y'all probably didn't even notice because how still
Oh,
the
no.
camera was. So that was it. That was the evidence we got at Trissie's house.
Pretty mild.
Pretty mild.
But that's probably like the most we've ever gotten of doing our
But
stuff.
now, if this comes out, she's going to realize why she's had more activity.
That's what I was about to ask. Was that after this happened, y'all said that she contacted y'all and said more stuff happened, right?
Which is also kind of what makes the Advent answer creepy, because it was like the ghost was saying he arrived.
Yeah.
And so now the activity is increasing.
Was it a Wednesday when she texted y'all?
Let me see.
The activity is strongest on Wednesdays and Sundays. That's why it had to turn midnight on Saturday night before we got anything.
It was Wednesday.
It was like just
January 11th at 9:31 p.m.
No! Okay.
Wednesday.
Oh, we're solving it. Here we go. Wednesdays and Sundays. Trissie, you're screwed.
Go stay at someone else's house.
Every Wednesday and Sunday, get out of there. Trissie, you gotta go.
So she had randomly texted me that Wednesday. She said, okay, I vacuumed the curtains in the empty room so I can start moving my stuff back in there. The cat pooped on the floor twice. It's never done anything like that. So I closed the door when I was finished to keep the cat out. Starting to get ready for bed, I go to the kitchen for a glass of water and hear a door open. I thought her friend, I guess, came by to check on the cat, or maybe the owner, I don't know. I called out her name, nothing. Then the door creaks and opens to the empty bedroom. It opened all the way. I stood there for a minute just looking at it, then thought I must have thought I closed it. So I closed the door again and shook it to make sure it was closed. So now I'm in my room with the door closed and locked. All these years living here, and I've been fine except them one day years ago and tonight. Grr.
Oh my gosh. That room was creepy for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know, like the emptiness and like the windows covered in curtains. I don't know, for some reason that was like creepy.
And then
That
the one
room-
mirror.
Yeah.
It was unsettling in there.
And then I get another text Thursday morning. She said a door slammed this morning, and she was alone except for the cat.
You said nice, LOL.
So
Best ghost hunters in the world. Oh my god, I'm having activity. Nice.
That's all he said.
LOL.
Well, in between then and the other message about the cat, I did say, dang, we might have made it more active. And she did say, you're fired.
You're fired.
And I said, well, it will be good for us since we need more action.
That's all we're worried.
She said that her man is already nervous since the night the ghost helped push the chair under him. And she told him at least he's friendly. And then she said that he will be thrilled when I tell him this. I said, just let it do its thing and get more active so we can catch some good evidence, LOL. And I said, to be fair, I did tell it to follow me home as we were leaving, so I guess it decided to stay.
You did.
And she said, why wouldn't it? I'm awesome, LOL. Then she said, the door slammed this morning. She was alone except the cat. And I said, nice, LOL. She said, I'm not a scaredy cat, but I got a little scared. And I said, does the cat usually close open doors, or has it done that before that you know? She says, nope, nor has it ever pooped anywhere other than the litter box. And I said, dang.
Dang.
So now we're just waiting for a text to see if she's getting any more action or when we can go back over there.
Well, Trissie, hopefully you're watching this and you see the epiphany we just had about Wednesdays and Sundays. Interesting. And then Thursday morning, that door closes because he was leaving. He was leaving till Sunday.
Could be.
So I'll be back Sunday. Have a good day. So do you have a haunted house? Do you have a haunted location you want us to go check out?
We can check it out and make it potentially worse for you so we can go back later for more evidence.
Let us know in the comments and we'll say nice, LOL. We'll head right over, make it 10 times worse, and then we'll be back. Because it's all about the content with Terrorform. Terrorform content. Is anything in this house?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to get back together for another Terrorform episode. A reunion.
Of sorts.
A reunion of sorts. So, in the meantime, if you guys haven't seen... if you guys haven't seen me and Kristen do a show called Off-Brand Horror, you guys can go subscribe to that. We're not releasing anything new right now because we ran out of content. No, because we got, busy and depressed and stuff. So we got like 15 episodes out, we got like 15 or so out. If you haven't seen those, that's plenty to catch up on. In the meantime, we're releasing clips, so you can go watch the clips, watch the full episodes, and eventually we will probably maybe release another episode.
Eventually.
But it'll probably be in the same release schedule, like we're going to start doing Terrorform, which is not on a weekly schedule. That's too much to keep up with. So just when we are able to
Whenever
get together.
the thrill arises.
And the thrill arises. Like today, it was like
Just
everyone
out of
was
the
kind of
blue.
like, let's do this. Let's react to the ghost footage. And do
It's
it.
a full moon tonight.
Oh, it is? We should do a ghost hunt tonight.
Yeah,
Should
maybe
have.
we still can, and that'll be episode 2. Stay tuned. You may see that.
Yeah,
in
don't hold your breath.
Yeah, a couple months. Next year, this time maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I guess we will see you guys in the next something
Something.
Next time.
See you on the flip side.
right here on Terrorform Podcast.
Stay.
Make sure you stay.
Made my headphones rattle.
See how hard they turned up.